I don't like Trump, but hey, for Trump to be on WWE fighting for the company, that was a time, and people were actually cheering for him. What can I say?
Well, seems like people in the company were exclusively cheering for him. I didn't know
And until
anything about.
now, Gulf of America. But we'll get into that later.
Anyways, well, I didn't even know who he really was when that whole thing was going on. Like,
Really?
yeah, no, like, I mean, I knew of The Apprentice, and I knew of it was just it was a boring adult show, and he said you're fired a lot, but
I
I
knew
didn't.
he was a billionaire and a
Yeah.
reality TV star. I knew that, and that was it. And he would
Oh,
be in like 90s movies like Home Alone 2 and The Little Rascals. He would have his
I
like
was
cameos.
I was just about to say that. He was that
Uh,
rich kid's dad.
Waldo?
Well, whatever. I'll put it up. I'll put it up somewhere. Yeah. So like, that was a crazy buildup, though. Like everybody in the company was all just like, "Oh, we need to destroy this evil billionaire Vince McMahon," and then you would go to
The
like the
irony
media
of
side.
that.
Yeah, you'd go to them like the media side, and they're just like, "Oh man, shave Donald Trump's hair right now." Even Tony Hawk was just like, "Oh, gotta shave his hair." And I think like one news reporter said then to it's like, "Oh, I want Vince McMahon's head shaved." But it was that was an interesting time. That was a really weird buildup, though. You remember like that fake Rosie versus fake Trump match that started this whole thing?
That was the thing?
That was a thing. Like the guy who trained CM Punk played fake Trump.
Huh?
The guy who, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
and
so apparently I suppressed all of these memories, but okay.
oh, seriously, like they had the woman playing Rosie just act like some bumbling fat idiot, and they even had the most like Stewie walking behind you with a tube of music you'd ever hear.
Uh, oh, that sounds like a fever dream. What the hell?
No, it was just WWE in the mid 2000s. Not a fever dream.
I'm
Well,
just throwing that out there.
from what I've heard, he was actually very respectful. He knew then this was their world, and he did do a lot of things to really amplify it. But when it really came down to it, he was actually very respectful about it, and he let the professionals do their job. And really, it was Bobby Lashley versus Umaga. Like nobody really remembers the match anyway. They just remember the end result. And when
That's
I
true.
also
That's
remember
true.
I also remember Vince going crazy after that for months after he got his head shaved. And he,
Bald!
yeah, he
Bald!
bald, bald,
Bald!
bald, bald. My eyes!